And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a force of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. So that's got to wear on you.
Minnesota's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Levine. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas.
Yeah, but Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. I mean, he was aggressive to attack the D, not settling, and really did a good job of cashing in on those free throws.
Here's Cooper. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Cooper's got 11.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Towns kicks to O'Quick. The pass to Levine. Towns dishes to Levine. Three-pointer. Seller grabs the board.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Cooper against Chalmers. Latre. And it's Cooper missing. Timberwolves trail by 3. And Chalmers kicks to Temple. The feed to Levine. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. Misses off the right iron. Nets shooting has been tremendous early. Their offense looking primed and ready for this matchup. Here's Cooper. From outside, off the mark. The Timberwolves shooting 47% here so far. Over in the corner, Chalmers. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Cooper. Oh, good with the triple. Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him. You know, the team.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, I mean thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Well, for Minnesota, they lost their first matchup against these guys. This, their final game against them in the regular season, looking to finish with a split. And at the All-Star break, a chance for players to heal and recuperate. And Kenny, let's talk about injuries. A part of the game, but some manage to stay healthy. Is it all just luck?
Well, some of it's luck, but a lot of it's preparation. If you prepare your body for the rigors of the NBA season, you're going to reduce the risks and you become more durable, and the quality teams have that. But really, one of the most valuable things a player can bring to the table
Go for love, where I'm from. Marcy, son,
the Timberwolves in Minnesota for a little interconference action here at the Target Center. And the Nets head back to Brooklyn after today's contest. They've been playing very well lately. It's been 4 wins for them in their last 5.
It's LUT3255 admin. My name is Cody and James 23.
Bogdanovich comes in for Hollis Jefferson. In for Ellen Craft. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. Cooper in at shooting guard. Tyler Zeller out there with Young. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
McLemore's checked in for Brooklyn. Timberwolves trail by 9. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Larry Drew gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Defensively against a team that's so smart and controlled offensively. He said that's a great point. They really do a terrific job of executing their offense. Not a lot of miscues or missteps. We need to be just as disciplined if we're going to get the upper hand. And down 1-0 in the season. They can even it up.
Okay, thank you, Doris. What will you guys be looking for overall, defensively from this team, given they're facing such terrific shooters tonight?
This has to be a total team effort, guys. I mean, you have to be ready to provide help defensively literally every moment you're on the floor.
Exactly. When it's a team that shoots it as well as they do, guys, I mean, one-on-one defense isn't enough. Everybody has to be tied together, rotating, healthy, and very much aware of where the ball is.
Here's Cooper. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
And Rubio kicks to Levine. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work for him.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Brooklyn Nets. Looking at the Nets, things have definitely been looking up for them lately during this midseason stretch. I think pieces are really falling into place for them at this stage. And as we come up to the midway point of the season, Kenny, we're seeing some of the veterans who started slower now picking up the pace.
Well, I think early on, a lot of times, if you've been in the playoff for some veterans, the early going in the season is a little mundane. But then as you start seeing the light at the tunnel, they don't pace themselves anymore. And you want to make sure that you're in playoff position to make something special.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners, Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. They're on the floor for the Nets. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Taking a look at the 76ers. Robert Covington out there with Grant. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's West. Launches a three, and he drills it. Beautiful release there from Cooper. Cooper's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And we have some time now to show you which rookies have the greatest impact offensively over the course of the last month. The 76ers trail by 5. Embiid the screen. To the left wing. Covington inside the line. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go.
Just doing the job on the back rim.
They sure are. They've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. It's one thing to box out, but you got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Stolen away. Here's Cooper. 6 points for him. Shoots. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Covington kicks it to West. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. West has got his second basket of the night. Brooklyn leading by 6. Here's Cooper. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. It's West with the drive. Grant outside. Releases. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
I don't think that was a shot they had in mind, but they'll take it.
Here's Cooper. Drops in the tray. Cooper's got his third basket of the night right there.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Tries a three. Here's Zeller, and it's good. Through contact, it's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
The three. It's rebounded by McLemore.
They come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already gotten them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Cooper with the bucket.
This looks like a pre-game shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
From beyond the arc, they get the rebound, and the jam by Tyler Zeller.
You could not diagram a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Will it go? Brooklyn with the rebound. coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of D is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. The 76ers trail by 18. Cooper in at shooting guard. Brook Lopez is out there with Young. Then it's Ray McCallum. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here. Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves had a difficult game. He had 6 points, and part of that scoring came from beyond the arc, adding a few threes to his already impressive season total. The iron was quite unkind to him as shot after shot ricocheted off the rim. He'll be looking to have a much better time out this contest, Kevin.
Great job, Doris, as always. Thank you. Well, not the kind of performance they count on, Greg, from him.
And that's the thing. I mean, they count on him heavily. When he fails to come through, then that's when you end up with the loss.
Sure thing. I mean, it's always going to be very difficult for them to pull out a win when he has the kind of game he did in that one, guys.
And Both free throws good for Evan Turner.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the strike, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much. You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
This one for three, and Philadelphia grabs the miss. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And you guys know how much I love aggressive defense, but in that game, they were just a bit over the top, and it wound up getting them in foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was not just aggressive, it was reckless. I mean, they approached it more like bumper cars in a game of basketball.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Banked in off the glass. West has got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Bruins.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. How last month turned out. Ranking and field goal percentage, you put the ball in his hands and he converts at a remarkable rate.
And you know, back to his efficiency from three, you know, defenses are now trying to deny